Hey guys, this is Big Vito LaGrasso. That's right, the Skull. I hope everybody's having a great day. I'm over here at the Wolfie D podcast. Guys, make sure you catch it. And if you don't know what's good for you, you better know what's good for you.
Hey, this is Jimmy Street, host of the Live and in Color with Wolfie D podcast. Hear the life and times of professional wrestler Wolfie D. From his time in the territories with PG-13 to his time in WWE, ECW, WCW, TNA, and more. Nothing is off limits and nothing will be held back. Thanks again for tuning in. Here he is, Wolfie D. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one more time to the Live and in Color with Wolfie D podcast. This is Jimmy here, and yes, we are in the end stages of the podcast, guys. We, honestly can't thank you all enough for the support, for 4 years nonstop, never missed a Monday. And guys, we just really want to say thank you. And I know Wolfie feels the same way, So to celebrate that, today I bring you probably easily one of the funniest Outtakes and Bloopers episodes that you're going to hear during this run. So today is the official Best of Outtakes and Bloopers Volume 4. We have George Weingeroff, one of my favorite people, Ronnie Garvin, the Hands of Stone, and honestly, the funniest intro blooper ever, okay? Gangrel, Downtown Bruno, NFL player and former Titan Dennis Kelly, Drake Younger, Dr. Tom Prichard, the Headbangers, Kevin Lawler, and a proudly blooper-free Wild Boys, Ben Jordan and Steve Neely. And if Ben Jordan's on a show, I've got to mention Ben Jordan. So thank you. Love you, Ben. Thank you all so much. We've got several more of these Outtakes and Bloopers episodes to go. I hope y'all are enjoying them. And guys, once again, thank you all so much for the support. I will say this, though. Go check out Give Me Back My Pro Wrestling. That's my podcast. We have a lot of great guests on there at GMBMPW. Thanks again, and see y'all next time on Live and in Color with Wolfie D.
Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for the stay.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today. I'm told it's super easy to do at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Hey folks, to get your official Live and in Color with Wolfie D merchandise, go to prowrestlingtees.com/live Wolfie D. Check it out.
If you're listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D on Apple Podcast and like what you're hearing, go ahead and leave a 5-star rating. And while you're at it, write a review. Tell us what you liked. Tell us what you'd like to hear in the future. It's very important to us and always appreciated. Thanks again.
We're going in.
Oh,
Hello?
yes, hello.
Hello, Mr.
Bird.
Yes, hello.
Hey, it's Wolfie.
Hey, Wolf.
How you doing?
Every day's a holiday and every meal's a banquet. Try to have a good attitude.
There you been. All right, so
Am I being recorded?
Yes, recording yet, but the first thing we do is if you would say
Hey, you're listening to George Weingeroff. This is live and in color with Wolfie D. If you would do that for us real quick, and then we'll get into the show.
Okay, I'm supposed to say that?
Yes, sir.
I would really like for you to say it, because I don't want to say it.
George, I'm Jimmy. I'm the producer and co-host of the show. If you could say something like, hey, this is George Weingeroff, and you're listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D. We do a little intro thing. It's nice to meet you, by the way.
Okay. Do I know you?
No, sir. We've never met.
Okay. All right. I'm ready.
Okay. Whenever. Go ahead.
All right. This is George Weingeroff, live and in color with Wolfie D.
All right. Perfect. Thank you, sir.
We're good.
Thank you for coming on.
Yes, absolutely. So we're gonna we already did the intro and all that kind of stuff. So what we're doing is we're coming back from break, and I'm gonna introduce you, and then we're just gonna start talking like we're in the car, George.
Okay. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm positive.
If that's okay.
There's nothing that we have. Our podcast is explicit, so you can say whatever you want. But we won't.
Well, there's some stories I need to leave.
Me too.
Yeah.
That's okay, brother.
Okay. All right. So here we go. All right. Ready, Jimmy?
We're ready.
All right. Hey, we're back. Live and in color, Wolfie D. You're one of the people I wanted to get on here, and just because you were so much a part of my my experience in the wrestling business and my upbringing, I'll say, in the wrestling business, and I'm so thankful that I finally got you on.
I want to know what the marks are going to say about the Vanessa deal.
Yeah.
What?
That'll be interesting to see what kind of response you get.
What was her last name?
I have no idea.
Okay.
She was in the bar, Vanessa.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, well, we're gonna have that out there for sure. I'm gonna make something with that for sure.
George, man, I love you, man.
Knows that story, you know. You got an exclusive there.
That's awesome. Well, hey, while you're saying this, do you know, is there any truth to the Stephanie McMahon Randy story?
I've asked Lanny.
Yeah.
And Lanny would not confirm or deny it. So,
the legend continues.
I think it's absolutely true.
Okay.
But and I know that Hunter hated Randy.
Okay.
You know,
gotcha.
That's probably a thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. Put two and two together there, you know. So, yeah. Thank you, George. You're the best.
We know humans, don't we?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, you'll have to come back on soon, man. We'll have a part 2 because, like I said, I could go through a million more names with you. So
all right.
We'll get a part 2 in soon. So
yeah, and hey, Jimmy, what are we doing next, man? Is it Ask Wolfie or what are you doing me next?
Oh, you know, it's a little Ask Wolfie Anything.
Ask Wolfie Anything. Lord have mercy. All right. Well, we'll come back with that, and we want to thank so much, George. Thank you so much for coming on, man. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back.
All right, Wolfie.
Anything.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, George.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Dude, that was awesome. Yeah. Oh, my God. That's awesome.
Okay.
Okay, so it is recording. So basically, just whatever your dad said to Randy, just say it how you would tell the story, and I can cut it in and put it on there. So whenever you're ready. I'm so sorry.
You stupid son of a bitch. Vanessa is a guy.
That's so awesome. I would like it made Wolfie was like it made sense, but I didn't want to lose that, you know.
Well, no, I got a Hoot Gibson story from Lebanon.
Oh, please, yeah.
This is what cooked Hoot's goose. They did I was there. They did a little taping in Knoxville. And Hoot wrestled Randy to do a job, right?
Okay.
So the match was just god awful, and Randy comes to the back and grabs. He said, "If you didn't want to fucking do the job, you should have just told me. I'd have got somebody else. You made us both look like stupid fucking dicks." see, who didn't know any better? And he's trying to, instead of just listening, he's just trying to go boom, 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 get himself over. And it was, and Randy was pissed, and he never really wanted. The only reason he would use Hoot is because Ronnie wanted him to come over and go hunting and stuff. But Randy never forgot that. I'll never forget that line. "You stupid son of a, if you didn't want to do the job, then why didn't you tell me? You made us both look like dicks." It really wasn't Hoot's fault. He didn't know any better.
Yeah, and that makes total sense. But also, if you think about it, the high level of quality that probably Randy expected, he just couldn't make it happen, like you're saying. So, and I think,
Yeah, that's true. But Randy, like I said, he prided himself on being able to work with anybody. And Randy could have had a match if Hoot would have just listened,
Yeah.
That's all he had to do.
Yeah. I mean, when you worked with him, did you feel that same way, essentially, when you worked with Hoot? Like, did you feel like, okay?
Yeah, I was a baby face. The only time I might had him as a partner somewhere, but he never, bless his heart, he never learned. He didn't have a chance. So it's kind of that's the story, in my opinion, why he never made it.
Gotcha. Well, thank you for telling that too, because I mean, again, he's kind of like the legend. I remember around town. Well, there's a pro wrestler in town, and I'm a total okay, I got to meet this guy, and that's kind of basically where that was at. But I think he's actually living somewhere on the lake in a house on Holston Lake, maybe, and he's got Alzheimer's. Maybe.
He's in a nursing home somewhere near Kingsport, because Ronnie Garvin goes to see him, and Ronnie had him out for Thanksgiving, I know, last year. So
gotcha. How's he doing?
Ronnie says he's in bad shape.
Yeah, I hate that. That's those guys. That time in wrestling, man. It's y'all are. It's sad to say y'all are kind of going, But man, I've been watching some of your Japan stuff.
Oh yeah. I've not seen it.
There's a lot of it on YouTube.
Ted DiBiase sent me over there, and then Tiger Jeet Singh liked me so that he could hold the rope, and let he do all the work.
Yeah.
Well, I was fine with that.
Sure. Yeah. Well, I've definitely enjoyed this. I'll be honest, George, and I just told Wolfie this. I will say this. I think this episode is going to be one of our best shows of all time, because this is literally a story. It's a story show, and that's just so good.
It went well.
That's what I love. Yeah.
I felt good about it. I want to tell you one quick story.
Please.
Tiger G took me to South Africa a couple of times. Because he's Indian, and there's a huge Indian population in South Africa, and especially Durban area. So we're on a tennis court, and there's probably 15 to 20,000 people there. You can't count them. Yeah, there's so many of them. So the finish is that Tiger Jeet Singh makes a big finish. I won't go all through it. But this other guy comes in to save me, and we start double teaming him. And then the guy holds Tiger Jeet Singh by his arms in the back. I roll out of the ring to get a chair. Now Tiger's supposed to duck. I hit my friend, and then Tiger nails me and pins me 1, 2, 3, and they pop, and we all go home. So I go to get the chair. They didn't wait. They started a riot. There were chairs and bottles. I had to hide underneath the bottom rope just to keep from getting pelted by chairs and rocks and I mean, I was scared shitless. I was lucky there was a policeman. He was one of the wrestlers, Elephant. He come out and grabbed me. I said, "Put a headlock on me, but let me look, and then carry me out." You know, like it. And he got hit by rocks and bottles, and I was just lucky, and I thanked him for saving my life. It was, unless you've been through one of those, it was scary.
Yeah, for sure. How many have you been through, you think, of those? Is that the only major one?
Well, I had another one with Kerry Von Erich. This was the strangest thing. We're in Thibodaux, Louisiana. Kerry and I were good friends, so we rode from Baton Rouge there, and he got on early, and I never seen anybody over. It was unbelievable. So he was on a little early, so we were trying to get out of the building, and he's right behind me. He was probably about 10 feet out of the locker room, and the girls attack him. It's like, man. It's like they had his pants down, his shirt ripped off. Yeah, it was nothing he could do. So I had to help the police. We got him back to the dressing room. I mean, you think those things are good, but it was scary. And then we had a big police escort to get out to the car, and the girls are just pounding on the car, and I mean, it's like, you know, you think that's great, but it's not. Gary was like, well, help.
Well, you know, it's funny because they said those Von Erichs were like the Beatles and like Elvis, you know.
My goodness. Yeah. Especially Kerry, because he was good looking, and the girls just, I wouldn't have believed it if I wouldn't have witnessed it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have
crazy. I hope that they've got a person playing you in this upcoming Von Erich movie. Have you heard about that?
Yeah, I heard they were going to do it. No, I doubt it. I was just a role player, and I was glad to be there, and I was lucky the Von Erichs liked me, and I got Freebird stories, too, from there.
Oh, man.
I got all kinds of Freebird stories for you.
Well, we've got to do an episode, part 2, because there's so much that we can tell, and honestly, I'm telling you, I told Wolfie, I said, look, I only got like 3/4 of the way. No, I'm sorry, 1/4 of the way of the names that I was going to ask you about. So we've got to do a part 2. As soon as you want to, we'll do it. I promise.
Well, good. I felt good about it. I'm interested. I'm really interested to see what the reaction's going to be, because I think they're going to like it like you guys did too. You know.
Oh, totally. You know, that's our listeners. They love the stories. You know, your story. I've never felt as good, other than like Steve Kern had a great show, but he had tons of stories like you. Yeah, it's a story show, and I'm excited. So, but you know, the one thing is that Steve Kern's done a lot of these. You haven't, you know.
No, that's the first one I've ever done.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay.
I think I talked on Lanny's, but that didn't really count, you know. And I usually turn them down, you know. It just. Yeah. I don't have
thank you so much.
I don't have anything to say. So you pretty much got an exclusive there. And I wonder, some fans are going to say, bullshit, they don't believe the stories, but it's true. I can back up the Vanessa story with a guy who's live, El Bracero in Indianapolis. Right. You know, I wasn't there. I knew, you know, Randy told me the story, you know, Angelo, Lanny, and my dad, and Pez Watley. And El Bracero was there. He made El Bracero go with him with a knife. Randy was going to stab him if they could find him, but he was gone.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Randy was stabbing. It's a great story.
It really is.
Not fooled.
Yeah, it's really a great story. Well, I thank you, Mr. Weingeroff. I really do, man. And I tell you what, I'll get with Wolfie and we'll try to plan a part 2, because, like I said, this was definitely going to be one of our best shows of all time. So thank you so much.
Glad to do it.
Well, we'll talk soon, okay? Have a good day.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Jimmy. George Weingeroff. I see Wolfie had left me a message about doing a show on Tuesday, and that'd be fine with me. I was wondering if I talked to Ronnie Garvin, and he'd be willing to come on there with me. So I want to know if that would work for you. You guys would like that. All right, let me know.
I've been thinking about it all night. Oh, man. So, yeah, let's just do this. All right. I think I got his number here. You want me to call him?
Yeah.
All right. This one could change everything, Wolfie D. Now, he means hands of stone, Ronnie Garvin. Not that. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Don't puke on me, Wolfie D.
Puke on you? That'd be gross.
That would be gross.
Oh.
Hello.
All right, I've got Ronnie on the other line. What do I need to do?
Okay, so how do we put them together? Do you know how you do that?
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if he's there.
Sure.
Yeah, it should say like switch or merge, I think.
Yeah, I think he's got a landline though, so I don't know.
Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
All right, Ronnie, do I have you? Now, what I think I have to do, Jimmy, is call you back when I have Ronnie on the line, and then that way I'll three-way it.
I don't have a way for you to call me directly to where I'm calling. Trying to think about this.
Okay, let me try this again. If I could.
He needs to do it on his cell phone and just do it that way.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it on a landline, but landlines can do almost anything now. So.
All right, you figured it out.
We have not. Is Ronnie on with us, or is he on the other line?
He's on the other line.
Okay, so I'm worried that there's a couple ways we can do this. I can call you on your cell phone and we can put them together. I don't, and I'm sorry, don't get me wrong on this, George. I'm not questioning you. I just don't know how to tell you how to do it on a landline.
Well, on the landline, what I have to is like if I have Ronnie and then I hit the flash, I get a signal, and then I dial the number and then hit flash again, and both of you guys are on.
Well, is there any way you could call Ronnie while we're on?
I think so.
We call you and then you call Ronnie.
Yeah, I'll tell him to hang up, and then I'll dial his number and see what happens.
Okay, sure.
All right, hold on.
Yes, sir. But you know you're a badass if you're respecting somebody 3.5 hours away.
All right, Jimmy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me get to his number again. Okay, what now you want me to try and three-way Ronnie?
Yes, sir.
From here.
Yeah. Yes,
okay. Sir. All right, I have to hit this button and get a dial tone and then call. Let's see if this works. Okay.
Take your time, brother. We're ready.
Okay.
Breathe, Wolfie D.
Jimmy, you there?
Yes, sir.
Ronnie, are you there?
Yes, sir.
All right. We did it. We're geniuses.
Awesome. You did it, George.
Yeah. I'm a genius.
Yes, you are.
Jimmy, you and Wolfie want to introduce yourselves to Ronnie?
Hey, Ronnie, I don't think we've ever ran into each other, but I don't know what George has told you about me, but he was instrumental when I was a young kid at 16 years old, breaking into business. And
this is Wolfie D, Ronnie.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Nice talking to you guys.
Yes,
go ahead.
Thank you for coming on here, man. It's like super, man. I'm honored. Thank you.
Boy, you're very welcome.
So and I'm Jimmy. I'm the producer and co-host of the show. Mr. Garvin, is there any chance, is there a volume that we could get a little more of on his side, or George, your side? Is there anything?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Okay, I got it as far as I can go.
Ronnie, can I hear you now?
Is there a volume we can go up with? Do I need to get mine up too?
Yes.
If you can.
Well,
it's okay if you can't. I can level it out. I'm sorry.
How's this?
That's great.
Yeah, Jimmy's a great editor. We'll make it work.
So before we start, Ronnie, if you don't mind, sir, if you could say something for us as an intro we do for the show, and you just say something. We've got George's already, so I'm going to intermingle them on the next episode. So if you could say something to the effect of like, hey, this is Ronnie Garvin, Hands of Stone Ronnie Garvin, whatever you want to say, and you're listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D.
Okay.
You're ready.
You ready?
You're ready. Yes, sir.
You're listening to the Hands of Stone, Ronnie Garvin, and fixing to have a hell of an interview with Jimmy and Whoopie D, and on live whatever. Live show.
That's awesome. I love it.
Yeah. That's great.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. So we're like coming back from break. We've already done the intro. I'm gonna start it right here, and we'll get going.
All right.
He laid there when I knocked him out, but it was supposed to be very hard to give me the money.
Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense.
It was like put a hit on.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand?
I do. Yes, sir. That makes total sense. No, I'm still here. George, can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear. I'm here.
Okay. Wolf, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Ronnie?
Oh, we lost the signal.
We might have to call him back. George, listen. Ronnie, can you hear us?
He's just talking to his wife. His yes, ma'am. You there, Ronnie?
I think he hung up.
Okay. All right. Well, I enjoyed this. It's good for my entertainment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Me and Jimmy will wrap it up here. We'll fix it.
Thank you, George.
All righty.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah. I really appreciate you making this happen, man. Really, really means a lot to us. So,
hey, Ronnie's good friends with one of the, what was it? The Ruggio's Quebecers. Yeah. He could probably get you one of them.
Well, let's do it. Just tell us when. Yeah.
Well, that's up to Ronnie.
Sure. Yeah, totally understand.
Yeah, I'm sure I don't know if it's Jimmy or Raymond, but they go hunting together and they're real good buddies.
Sure. Love to have them. Absolutely.
All righty. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, George. You're the best.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Later. Bye.
Take care. Bye. That was crazy and awesome, and yeah.
Man,
hey,
were you hearing that shit on Ronnie's end?
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Is that going to be hard for you to fix?
I'll figure something out. I don't know. Might just have to be there, but we'll see. I think there was something about one of them was on speakerphone, I think, is what the deal was. And like speakerphone on a landline is not always great. But anyway, do you want to do the intro real quick? You got time for that?
Yeah.
All right. About guys that hate Memphis. Like, do you think he's one of those guys, maybe?
It's a possibility. It's a possibility.
You know, because I've heard so many guys say, like, well, that phony Memphis style, but really, you know, if they watched it, it was great, you know.
Yeah, I don't know.
And his punches are better than Ronnie.
His was the fucking Lawler is Memphis, so and he was the booker, and he was, you know, Jarrett. So some people hate both of them for that reason. They went there and that was the booker, and they didn't pay him and whatever. Right,
could be that. I never watched a match, but anyway, yeah.
You know he's bullshitting.
Yeah, he's got to be. He's seen something, but you never know. But anyway, let me do something real quick. So, can you say something like, thank you? Let's act like he's on the line right now and just say, thank you, Ronnie, so much for coming on. Thank you, George. Can you say something like that?
Yeah.
All right.
Let me finish chewing this broccoli. Hang on.
Broccoli and Whoppers. I love it.
Yeah. I'm just grubbing. So you just, hey, thank you, George. Thank you.
I'm going to act like I'm Ronnie, and then you act like you're George. You're saying thank you.
What are we doing here?
I'm pretending I'm Ronnie so I can leave a hole where he's talking, and I'm going to try to work out something to make it sound like he, you know.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you all. God, Wolfie, you're a pro.
All right. Thank you so much, George.
thank you so much, Ronnie. We really appreciate you guys coming on. This was, like I said earlier, an honor. Thank you so much.
And what do we got coming up next? Say something like that, and then I'll be like
Hey, Jimmy, what do we got coming up next? I'm cringing right now.
You know.
Oh no!
Ask Wolfie anything.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, you love these. We'll be right back.
Okay.
DJ, hit that music. All right, that's what I needed. Thank you.
Are we doing Ask Wolfie anything right now?
You want to?
Yeah, I guess we got
Bro, I love Ronnie Garvin. Oh my God. But that intro he cut, and you and I just start laughing. Oh my God. When he's like,
he say?
He said, he was like, this here's the Heads of Stone Ronnie Garvin, and about to have a hell of an interview with Jimmy and Wolfie D on the live, whatever. And you just start laughing, and I'm like, oh my God.
Kind of funny though.
It's hilarious. I clipped it and saved it in permanent status, but I trimmed it down to where it says, I'm here with a hell of an interview with Wolfie D, that kind of thing. So just to make it, more close as I can for the show. And then where we didn't have any you're welcomes and thank yous at the end, because he's like, what the is going on with my phone? I had to cut that in with what I had you say later on. So I'm a mad scientist with the only thing I could not do was get rid of those chirps, man.
Really?
It was like I got rid of some, but it's impossible. They're so embedded in the recording. So it was, and I think it was his phone. I figured it out, because if George's phone was up too high for his loudest, he can talk. But I don't know if Ronnie was just a distance away from his phone, or if he. And when I had him turn it up, I think that caused that happen. So anyway, that it'll be a good show, and I'm dulling the chirps. Let's just say that. So
I got you.
yeah. But hello.
Hey.
Yeah, he's called my phone here. I just can't hear him.
Tell him I'm calling him on.
I'm trying. He's calling faster than I can. Let us call you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm sorry, man. I had some phone crap going on here.
You're all right, dude. You're all right. I'm gonna make this as quick and painless for you as possible. I know you're busy and shit, man, but I do totally appreciate you doing this for me, man. Big time.
Oh no, that's all cool, man. All right.
Hey, before we start recording, say this for me, if you would. Just say, this is Gangrel, and you're listening to Live and in Color at Wolfie D. However, whatever word you want to put in, just put it like that.
This is Gangrel, and you're banging. This is Gangrel, and you're banging and banging to Live and in Color with Wolfie D.
Perfect,
awesome.
Dude.
Perfect.
All right, so we've already done the intro. We're coming in from break, and I'll introduce you, and then we'll just start bullshitting, man.
Okay, man.
Hit record with Gangrel, and I was like, oh God, Wolfie says he's grumpy. But then I realized I did. I was freaking out.
He can be, I mean, you see there, he's a fun dude, but, and like I said, he's happier now than I've ever seen him, man.
Yeah.
He can be down and depressing sometimes, but I just wasn't sure what kind of mood we were going to get him in, because I did, man, the way I got him to come on, because he was like, man, I'm so podcasted out, blah, blah, blah. I said, dude, just for me, come on. I said, at least come on for 15 or 20 minutes and tell the Luna story and the haunted house and all that. And he's like, okay. So then this morning when I texted him, I said, okay, you good at one? Yeah. I said, how much time we got? And he put LOL. You said 15, 20 minutes. And I said, okay, man, that's cool. I understand. Then he come back and text me 30 minutes. So
that's cool, man. Yeah.
It was a great 30 minutes.
It was a great 30 minutes. I'm going to tear apart every bit of it and clips and everything. So I'm happy. I'm very happy about it. It's funny, like there, with him, like I know we could have got a solid hour out of it, but it kind of works with 30 too,
Yeah.
It makes you trim the fat. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So, because there was no reason for me to go, so you were trained by Boris, because he eventually said that, so it was like,
It's so much easier when you're doing it with a fucking pro, man. You know?
Oh yeah. Anyway, go ahead and do the thing, man. Yeah.
Just appreciate it, Gangrel. And Jimmy, what do we got coming up next?
Exactly.
Okay. Exactly. All right, man. Appreciate it, Gangrel. And Jimmy, what do we got coming up next? Let's take a quick time out and get a word from one of my dope-ass sponsors, and we'll be right back with more Live and in Color with Wolfie D.
My cat Freddie loves to be brushed and cuddled. But stirring up his cat allergens meant sneezing and itchy eyes. Then I found Purina One Live Clear. It's cat food that reduced the major allergen and my suffering in as little as 21 days. Now, we feel closer than ever. If you have issues with cat allergens, you really need to try Purina One Live Clear.
Try new Purina One Live Clear today. Purina One, a difference from day one.
McCrispy strips are now at McDonald's. I hope you're ready for the most dippable chicken in McDonald's history. Dip it in all the sauces. Dip it in that hot sauce in your bag. Dip it in your McFlurry. Your dip is your business. McCrispy strips at McDonald's.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Give Me Back My Pro Wrestling, the podcast that's based on the old school but can still help you find the good stuff from today. Jimmy Street and the Plastic Chic, Jared, are the undisputed tag team champions of the wrestling podcast world. From thought-provoking topics to superstar interviews to action figure expertise. This team does it all, and all they ask is, give me back my pro wrestling! Every other Thursday, wherever you listen to podcasts.
New Vitamin Water Zero Sugar Pineapple Passion Fruit is packed with vitamins. Just like the amount of peas we packed in that sentence. It's packed like your tote bag. The one you stole from your ex. Or your overpriced half-a-studio apartment. Or extra rushed rush hour traffic. Packed like your calendar. Triple booked at 5, of course. Grab a Vitamin Water. Did we mention it's packed with vitamins?
Summer's here, and you can now get almost anything you need for your sunny days delivered with Uber Eats. What do we mean by almost? Well, you can't get a well-groomed lawn delivered, but you can get a chicken parmesan delivered. A cabana? That's a no. But a banana? That's a yes. A nice tan? Sorry, nope. But a box fan? Happily, yes. A day of sunshine? No. A box of fine wines? Yes. Uber Eats can definitely get you that. Get almost anything delivered with Uber Eats. Order now. Alcohol in select markets. Product availability may vary by region. See app for details.
Good-looking Bruno speaking.
What's up, my friend?
All right. How are y'all?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. Real quick, if you don't mind, before we get started, we always do this with everybody. Just say, this is Downtown Bruno. You're listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D. And like Mom says, it bees that way sometimes. Whatever, however you want to say it, just be sure, you know.
Yeah. It's called what? Live and in Color?
Yeah, Live and in Color with Wolfie D.
All right, let me know when you're ready, and I'll say it.
We're ready.
Hey, everybody, this is Downtown Bruno, and you're listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D with Downtown Bruno. It's like Mama says, it bees that way sometimes.
Perfect.
Oh, man, perfect. Great job. You're a pro.
Right. And this is Bruno. This is Jimmy, my co-host, Jimmy Street. He's the one that does all the editing and all that kind of stuff, and he asks all the real in-depth questions that I may not know. He does research. I just call it in the ring.
It's good to meet you, Bruno.
It sounds good. And I'm going to tell you, I've heard good things about you, for real, from a bunch of different people that
really cool.
Do a great job. Yeah. So,
awesome.
and by the way, the guy that does, I don't do no social media at all myself, but a friend of mine that you actually know, you've worked with him before, Wolfie, named Dan Matthews. He's got a Facebook page set up called Downtown Bruno Bookings and Appearances.
Okay.
That a lot of people follow. Anytime I do something, he posts it. So if y'all would forward this info on this, he'll post it on that site, and all the followers will not only will they know about my show, but they'll learn about other shows that y'all do.
Exactly. Exactly.
Thank you. That's awesome.
No problem, man. So we've already done the opening segment, and hey, when we come back, we're gonna have Downtown Bruno. So we'll be coming back from break right here, and I'll say a little something. I'll introduce you, and we'll just start jabber-jawing.
All right. Well, just let me know when we're officially doing it, and I'll get in official mode.
All right. You go ahead and get official, because I'm about to bring us back.
Sounds good.
All right, folks, we are back, and as promised, but hang on just a little bit longer as we come back with Ask Wolfie Anything.
DJ.
Well, thanks, y'all, and have a great time, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Bruno. You're the best, brother.
Take care, my friends.
Take care, buddy. Yeah. Bye-bye. DJ, hit the music. NFL player.
Hello. Yo, dude.
What's happening?
All right. This is my co-host, Jimmy Street.
Hey,
Jimmy, how you doing?
Good, Dennis. How are you, sir?
Doing well. Thanks for having me, bud.
Yeah, thank you for being on here, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, it should be fun.
Yeah.
All right. The first thing, if you don't mind, I want you to just introduce yourself, because we'll do this like play at the very beginning and just say like, hey, this is Dennis Kelly, former Tennessee Titan or current free agent. I play for the Bears. Whatever you want to say, man. Just introduce yourself, and then say, and you're listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D. And you can do it whenever you're ready.
Hey, this is Dennis Kelly, 11-year NFL vet, and this is Live and in Color with Wolfie D.
100% perfect. Thank you.
Boom.
All right. So, like I said, I'm going to bring us back from a break and we'll just start rolling, man. I don't know if I want to talk about football first or wrestling first, or we'll just mix it all in there. We'll just see how it goes. That's how we do it. We just roll like with a conversation. All right.
We'll go slow.
Love it. So who do you think we can get on the show next?
That's a funny way to start a conversation. How are you, Jimmy? Good. Yeah.
I'm doing all right. All right, we are back with Ask Wolfie D. God, I just about swallowed my tongue. All right, we are back with a little bit of that Ask Wolfie D anything. What's that?
He said a little bit of it.
A little bit of that. Yeah. Anyway, trying to add a little flair to the show. You know how it is.
You're trying to be fly for a white guy.
Yeah, I am fly for a white guy, by the way. Ask anybody. All right. Well, wrap us up, brother. We're done for the day.
All right. We're going to take it to the house.
Yes.
Live and in color with Wolfie D. This is the meal ticket for Jimmy Street. We'll see you guys next week.
When's that coming?
I'm just kidding, dude.
I know.
A pot for that.
Dude, it was funny. I've been editing the Dennis show, and you are marking out, man. It's so funny to hear the excitement in your voice.
Yeah, love it.
All right, here we go.
Drake?
Hey, Drake.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, Wolfie. I'm well, sir. How are you?
I'm good. I got my co-host with me here on the line, Jimmy.
What's up, Drake? How you doing, buddy?
I'm well, Jimmy. Pleasure to meet you.
You too. Yes, sir. Thank you for coming on, man.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's my pleasure. You guys hear me okay?
Yeah,
we're good.
Sound great. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And before we get started, I need you to do a little intro thing. Just say however you want to say it, however you want to introduce yourself. Hey, this is Drake Younger, King of the Death Match, blah, blah, whatever you want to say. I don't care. And then just end it with, and you're listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D.
Awesome. Sounds great.
Just whenever you're ready.
Okay. All right. It's 3. Hey, what's going on, wrestling fans? It's the Psycho Shooter Drake Younger, the 2023 King of the Death Matches, former WWE referee, and we are so excited to be here this week for another episode of Live and in Living Color with my man, Wolfie D.
Love it.
Thank you.
Perfect. Cool. Thank you. That was a good one.
All right, good deal.
What we're going to do now is we've already done the opening segment, and we're going to be like coming back from a break. So I'll say, hey, we're back, and then I'll say a little something about you, and then I'll introduce you. Okay?
Okay, sounds good. And just so you know, I'm about to pull up to my house in a little bit, so you might hear like my car door in the background. But other than that, as far as noise, we should be good.
I can't believe that. That's so unprofessional, man. What the hell?
It is. I know. What the hell am I thinking? Trying to be a somewhat responsible father.
I can't believe that. It's not. You're not a wrestler. You're not a wrestler.
I know, right? Yeah.
Hey,
sorry. You
can always just go, hey, give me a second, because Jimmy can edit this afterwards, and we'll never hear you go into the house. You know what I mean? If it's
live and in color, it's just a gimmick, you know.
Yeah, we're not live. We're not.
Right.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm getting him. Don't forget the intro, okay?
I know.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I swear. I already.
I've been doing this longer than you. All right.
Hello. Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey. All right. So we'll expedite all the hellos, good mornings, and this is Jimmy, my co-host on here, and we'll get recording. How you doing this morning, for real though? You all right?
I'm doing great.
Good.
That's
good.
Nice to meet you, sir. Sorry to be so late. My computer was giving me a little bit of an issue there.
It's all good. I got a dentist appointment at 1 today. That's all. So
okay.
Good.
Okay. Okay. No problem.
What you having done? You having teethies pulled or what?
No, man. I'm having my teeth cleaned.
Just like a normal person.
I'm just kidding with you. All right. Hey, real quick, do this. Go. Hey, this is Dr. Tom Prichard, whatever, and you're listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D, and you can go whenever you're ready.
Okay. Hey, this is Dr. Tom Prichard, and if you want to hear some really cool stuff, I'm here with Wolfie D. Don't miss it.
Cool.
Perfect. Thank you. All right.
Okay, so we've just come back from break is what it's going to be. I'll introduce you. And, man, I just like to laugh. If we mention anything where you have a funny story or something like that, I'm not trying to, hey, who trained you, man? What year did you do this? And blah, blah, blah. Jimmy might ask some of those questions, but I'd rather just laugh and stuff like that.
Well,
so,
yeah, just lead me, man, because, I mean, just lead me, because I wouldn't necessarily prepare, and I'm like brain dead right now, so.
No, it's cool, man. It's cool.
Just leave me to something.
We got you.
Okay.
We got you.
Yeah. It's like a horse to water, man. I may drink, I may not. I don't know.
I got you. And guess what? Jimmy is the best editor. So, like, if you have to think too long or anything like that, we edit everything. So he makes it nice and tight where we all sound great. All right. So here we go.
And we'll be right back with Ask Wolfie Anything. DJ, hit the music. That dude is awesome.
Yeah. All right. You guys there?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Hey, yeah. Thank you, Tom. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you guys, man.
Yeah, man.
All right. We are back with a little bit of that old-fashioned good time. Ask Wolfie D anything. How you doing, brother? You doing all right?
I'm doing all right, but I really hate that intro. That sounded really weird. Girl and fucking what? What?
You want me to do it over?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we're back with. I can't even not do it now.
Let me do it.
No. I got it. All right, we're back with Ask Wolfie D anything, and Wolfie D, we got some good ones tonight. If you can, get them to do the intros separately, and then I can piece them together.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Okay, cool. Great minds.
Hello.
Chaz.
What up?
What up, dude?
How are you?
Let's get Jimmy, go ahead and get Glenn on real quick.
Okay.
All right, working on it. Hey, Chaz, thanks for coming on, man.
Oh, no problem at all. No problemo. I just want to know who the hell Jimmy Street is.
You what?
Who the fuck is Jimmy Street?
That's my code.
What a gimmick name you are! Jesus Christ! Isn't that Wolfie's YouPorn handle? Where's that
Jamie? Yeah, that's Jamie Dundee, actually. So yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. That actually, I did tip my toe in the business just a little bit as a manager out in Nashville, and everybody was like, "We don't even have to change your name; it's perfect." So yeah, Jimmy Street it is. Anyway, I'm Jimmy. Nice to meet you guys.
That's funny. Nice to meet you also.
Hey, before we get started, would each one of you do an intro for me? Just say, "Hey, this is Mosh, and you're of the Headbangers, and you're listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D." And then Thrasher, you do it. I forget who's who. And then you do it, and then Jimmy's gonna piece it together, make it like y'all are saying it together.
So it's Live and in Color with Wolfie D.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then whenever you're ready, he's recording. So just whenever you're ready.
All right, I'll go first, Glenn.
Of course.
This is Headbanger Mosh, and you're listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D.
Good.
Ready? All right.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Headbangers Rationer from the Headbangers, and you're listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D.
I love it. That was awesome.
Good deal. Good deal.
So this is Headbanger Thrasher with the Headbangers.
Yeah. I'm telling
is that what I said?
Great.
Yes, I didn't say that, did I? Yes, that's exactly what you said.
Jimmy will take care of it.
All right, let me do it again then.
No. It's okay.
No, you got to leave it like that. One take. One take only. All right.
I can fix it in post. I promise. We're good.
Got a good editor,
so we're good. Well, yes, we are coming back from break. We've already done the open. I'll bring us in and I'll introduce you, and then we'll just roll from there. And we're good. Thanks, guys.
All
right, man.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys. Thanks,
All
Wolfie.
right,
Good luck, buddy.
See you, bud.
That was cool, man. Hell yeah. I've just been working on the intro with them two together, and Mosh said it much faster. So I'm having to figure out how to make Thrasher say it at the same time as Mosh. So I'm clipping words and everything. It's funny.
You would kind of like a rap, flip it back and forth.
Yeah, and I can do that too. I'm just trying to get it to where one of them starts a second, and then another person says, "And you're listening to," and then they say "Live and in Color with Wolfie D" together, kind of live from Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
It's kind of funny, but that was a great interview, man. Really, I didn't feel like it dropped off at any point and got too long. It was nice and succinct. And now a word from our sponsor.
Hey, Fidelity. How can I remember to invest every month?
With the Fidelity app, you can choose a schedule and set up recurring investments in stocks and ETFs.
Oh, that sounds easier than I thought.
You got this.
Yeah, I do. Now, where did I put my keys?
You will find them where you left them.
Investing involves risk, including risk of loss. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Not all EVs are created equal. The Ioniq 9 sets a new standard. Hyundai's first all-electric EV with 3 rows. Space in an EV, finally. Plus, with over 300 miles of range, ultra-fast charging capability, and tech infused with safety features, this isn't just space, it's freedom reimagined. More room, more possibilities. Learn more about the Ioniq 9 at HyundaiUSA.com. Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
Are you a pro wrestling fan? Well, stop by Captain's Corner, where you can get autographed photos, cards, magazines, and figures from all of your favorite wrestling superstars of the past, present, and future. You'll also be able to participate in live signings in the weeks and months to come. Make sure to stop by Captain's Corner on Facebook and give us a holler. Remember, cheers to the working man.
Yeah, that reminds me of something. My brother sent me this amazing video. It's a backstage fight, and you are jumping on Bill and whooping his ass for a minute, and then he makes a comeback, and you're like out of there or something, and Road Dogg's back there, and Randy Hales jumps on him, and so Dog tries to break y'all up, and is that during the knife, like his return on the knife shit?
Probably.
I got to find it and send it to you. Jared's supposed to be making a reel out of it for us. But dude, you're like putting pump knots on his head at first. And then he like does a little comeback and he's like raging on everybody, man. So, so what was that Samantha deal? I've never asked you that. Who was Samantha?
I originally met her. She was married to Bull Payne.
Okay.
Memphis, and then she left Bull Payne for Bill.
Oh, so Bill and her were together.
So used to bang her too.
Who?
Jamie.
Oh God.
Yeah. So So I think she went to Jamie first, and then Bill, or some shit like that.
God, he's a swordsman with his own dad. That's crazy. He's fenced. That's funny. What's that called, man? There's something called. It's like Sword Brothers or something.
I don't know.
When you've like the same girl.
Yeah.
God, what does it mean? Anyway, yeah.
Dueling banjos. I don't know.
That's pretty good. Yeah. There is a term for it, and I got to find that out. But anyway, Jared's supposed to be making a reel out of it, but it's a little long, so you have to cut it up a lot. But I was like, make sure you get the Wolfie whooping his ass part. Make sure you get the Randy coming in out of nowhere with a jump on Bill's back. And I'm almost half surprised Bill sold it, but
Randy was the booker.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Anyway, all right. So crank us up an intro here. And
King did answer me out of the blue yesterday. Well, because I guess whatever day that was, he got that award. I just typed congratulations, and then he answered back yesterday with thanks, Wolfie. That was it.
Yeah. I mean, he's a national treasure, so, but I would love to have King back on, but obviously right now, more about the real situation. Obviously we don't want to bug him, and like maybe if he does a full return, we're going to bring you back on. We got to.
Hello.
What's up, man?
Hey, man.
Have you met Jimmy before? No,
I don't think so. I'm not sure.
No, Kevin, unfortunately we haven't, man, but I'm Jimmy Street. I'm the co-host, producer guy. Good to meet you, man.
You too, man.
Thank you for coming on, brother. I appreciate it.
So
yeah, not a problem.
We'll be just coming back from the break, like me and him do the open, and then we'll take a break, and then we say, okay, we're back, and then I'll introduce you. Real quick, though, if you don't mind, do this, say however you want to say it. Just, this is Kevin Lawler, introduce yourself, blah, blah, blah. And you're listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D.
All right.
Anytime you're ready.
I'll do that part now?
Yeah, just do that real quick.
Okay.
All this. Yeah, he'll piece it all together.
Okay. Hi, this is Kevin Lawler, and you're listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D.
Perfect.
That was perfect. Best out of all of them, not? Most people say live and in living color, Kevin. It's like
I kind of blanked out right then. I was like, as far as like knowing the name of the thing.
Right.
Well, some people just say having a time on the Wolfie D podcast, and that's fine too. We make it happen. So thank you. Perfect.
All right,
it probably actually should be Live and in Living Color, because In Living Color was real big around the same time that PG-13 was big.
That was the lyric in the Nation rap.
In the
Live and in Color, bum rush your mother. Yeah. I should have just named it Bum Rush Your Mother, because it's not live and it's not in color either. So
but you do bum rush the mother though.
Yes, all the time.
Man, I've been meaning to tell you, man. You need to do a rap for your opening. You should have an opening that you rapping about the show.
Tell him, Kevin. Tell him.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't get the production value probably that I got. We do use my Cat for Your
Dome in the intro and outro, but yeah, you're right. I would love that. But
I don't know.
Maybe about 200, 300 episodes in, we'll make that happen. So.
All right, let's get started.
Hello.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll just do the.
Are we doing this every day?
We'll just do the Christmas creature thing real quick. We'll add that into it before it drops on Monday, and I'll just lead into like, hey, one more thing, man, and we'll talk about it like that. Did you come up with it, or did your dad tell you to, or I guess we'll just go with it.
Don't you want me to tell that whole story here?
Yeah.
Let's save it for the show.
Okay.
All right.
And he's like, I got this one fan cam of you in a mask. I said, a mask? I ain't never wrestled no fucking mask.
So like I was scanning through it because you were like 33-minute mark. I was like, and dude, what's so funny is at the very beginning of it, the crowd's yelling Glacier. Yeah. And you look at them and I didn't realize it at first because I wasn't listening to the audio of it. But then you look at them and you do the little like fingers dropping down like snow is coming down. Like you were working with them for a minute. But God, bro, you're wearing some kind of like Road Warrior looking boots.
Yeah, I have no idea whose those were, whose mask, whose shirt, whose pants. I don't know.
And the shirt was from like the G1 Climax. So that's like New Japan. The shirt said something about G1 Climax. So that's New Japan. So
yeah, what it was.
That would have come from somebody who worked in Japan. And the tights are just random. Who knows? But yeah. Damn, bro. Oh, that was funny. But yeah, the one you get on Louis Piccoli is hilarious. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to strip the audio from the video and then make the audio run with it, but edit the audio with bleeps or like I might just mute it.
Yeah, because some of that will be somewhat, today.
But dude, the crowd's the problem, man. The crowd is.
Yeah. I'm just firing back, right?
Yeah, literally. That's all you're doing. I mean, you're just giving it back to them. And you go into your Jamie Dundee impersonation, not the voice, but just you're saying to him.
And I told you that shit where I would feed him, man. I'm telling you, I would tell people and I tell them the joke to say.
I believe you. Yeah.
Do that one. Or here's the person to do that one too.
It's like Ric Flair's Fat Boy, Yeah. Oh God. Anyway, so yeah, man, 100th episode. Let's kind of put that over in the beginning, and then in the Ask Wolfie part, you can do your little names and stuff, and then I have a few people.
The more I thought about that, I'm like, fuck them. I don't give a shit, really.
Okay, cool. I've got some listeners that I want to shout out because of all the times they've shared our stuff. All right, go ahead. Okay. All right.
Hello.
What's going on?
Not much, man. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Yeah. Are y'all on the same phone together?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
Can y'all hear us with the speakerphone?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you. Thank y'all for coming on. Fellas, this is our 100th episode, so we just want to know this is an important episode for us. So thank you. I just,
No pressure.
No pressure, guys.
Yeah, no pressure. That's where I broke out my go-to, so.
All right. You got a goatee going. There you go. All right.
Yeah. And we're green.
Hey, before
you're good.
Before we start, I need y'all to do, whoever wants to go first, just say, it's Ben Jordan, the Wild Boys, and you're listening to Live and in Color with Wolfie D. And then Steve, I'll have you do it. And whenever you're ready.
What we were going to do, Wolf, is I was going to say, I'm Ben Jordan. He'll say, I'm Steve Neely. And then I was going to go, and we're the Wild Boys, and you're Live and in Color with Wolfie D.
That's great.
Okay.
That makes it easy on me. Yeah.
Yeah. Jimmy was just going to piece it together. That's what we did with the Headbangers last week. We had him do it separately, and then he pieced it together. But y'all got it ready to go, man. Whenever you're ready, go and do it.
See, we got it ready to go, and then we'll mess it up and have to do it again.
That's fine.
All right. Y'all ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm Ben Jordan.
I'm Steve Neely.
And we're the Wild Boys, and you're live and in color with Wolfie D.
Love it. Love it.
Good deal. Good deal.
Hey, Steve, can you say that same thing for me? Say, and you're live and in color with Wolfie D, or say something like that, and I'm going to put that part together. So, like, say, you're live and in color with Wolfie D, just like Ben did. Not anything else, just that part.
All right. You're live and in color with Wolfie D.
Beautiful. Now they'll come together when you hear it. But that was great, guys. That was awesome. Anyway, go ahead, Wolf.
Jimmy just likes showing off his editing skills.
I'm Ben Jordan.
I'm Steve Neely.
And we're the Wild Boys, and you're live and in color with Wolfie D.
I don't got much, fellas. I ain't got much. You know, y'all are the workers. So,
All
right. So, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I've been binge listening to all the podcasts and everything. And I'm like, I remember that. And I remember that.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Thanks. Jimmy works hard at this, man. I really don't do shit. I just kind of try to get people together and make suggestions. Jimmy does the rest.
Yeah, but you had the 30-year career and the name and, all that. So it works out.
All right, so look here. We've already done the intro, and now we're coming back from a break, and I'll introduce you, and then we'll just go from there, man. Jimmy will ask you some stuff, and I'll just say whatever comes to my mind.
We'll just call it in the ring.
That's right.
Exactly. All right, here we go.
DJ. Thanks, fellas. Thank y'all. Ben, Steve, it means a lot. We'll do this again soon, okay?
Hey, we appreciate it. We loved it.
All right.
Fun.
Good
awesome,
deal.
Dude. Thank you.
See you, man. For y'all.
DJ, hit the music. All right. That was cool, man.
Yeah.
Still live and in color on the Wolfie D. You got a cap for your drone.
Are your business expenses playing hide and seek? With Uber for Business, the small spends that slip through the cracks, like rides and meals, go right where you need them. Because it integrates with leading expense platforms, you can say goodbye to surprise costs, missing dollars, or chasing receipts. Everything's track downable. Uber for Business. Make small steps that make a big impact. Learn more at uber.com/small steps.
This episode is brought to you by Loom by Atlassian. Are you feeling stuck at work? Get your team unstuck with Loom video messaging and move work forward. Use Loom to simultaneously record both your screen and yourself to share a quick update, provide feedback, train a colleague, and everything in between. Plus, add Loom AI to your meetings for instant written notes and recordings. Try Loom today at Loom.com. That's LOOM.com.
This episode is brought to you by GMC. When you have 4 new tires, every drive feels fresh. Right now, buy 3 select tires and get 1 for just $1 during the GMC Certified Service Fresh Start Tire Event. Visit gmc.com/service offers or see dealer for full details. At participating U.S. GM dealers only, highest or equal value tire will be $1. Offer ends 5/31/2025. Not available with other offers.
Jif peanut butter. It's that jiffing good, it doesn't really need advertising. So instead, enjoy the calming sounds of the ocean. Jif. Ooh, it's that jiffing good. Get your Jif at jif.com.
Support for Live and in Color with Wolfie D is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped recently launched the Ultimate Men's Hygiene Bundle, the Performance Package. Join over 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you. 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code WOLFIE at manscaped.com. If my math's correct, that's about 8 million balls. So that was another great episode. Hey, Wolfie, tell them where they can find you on social media.
Jimmy, they can find me in the club, bottle full of bub. I'm just kidding. They can find me on Facebook. My personal page is Warren Wolf, WOLFE. I'm on Instagram at WarrenWolf13.
You can always find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at Live Wolfie D. Here's the thing. Wolfie always has offers for his autographed photos. He has a selection of some awesome photos from throughout his career that he will autograph and personalize any way that you want him to. Just contact him either directly at his personal Facebook page or through any one of our other pages, and we'll make sure you get in contact directly with Wolfie. Get those photos, right, Wolfie?
Yeah, I've got some good stuff on there, to help with the podcast.
Folks, if you can't get out to a show to meet Wolfie D, there's nothing like that, especially for the fans of PG-13 and Wolfie D. And before we go, you can always find me, your host, Jimmy Street, at James Rock Street on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube.
And hey, Jimmy, before we go real quick, I just want to add in there, from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate, first of all, the work you've done for this podcast. You have worked your butt off. Secondly, the people that are liking the page. Beyond that, even more, is the people that are listening, and we really appreciate that.
Yeah, and remember, guys, the podcast drops a new episode every Monday at noon, and our past episodes are streaming now on demand on all major podcast formats. Thanks again.
Yeah. PG-13 Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame class of 2024. Give it up. Spaceman Jones with the beat. Here we go. The 90s was ours, and we did it with pride. 15-time tag champs, what a hell of a ride. Rock and roll couldn't beat us, so Tommy and Doug. Knox Smothers, dirty white boy, who called themselves thugs. T is for terrible, H is for hell. Ha! PG both been locked up in county jail. The kid was real, and we were immature punks. Buddy Wayne couldn't stand us because we didn't wear trunks. We did it our way, in and out of the ring. Bought a real rap swagger to the Memphis thing. You can hate it, you can love it, we just did our thing. Still true to the game, now we Hall of Fame. PG-13, put respect on our name. Yeah.
This has been a James Rock Street production.